crazy. But I was sitting here, I don't know, I've been so irritated today about this whole thing, about these traffickers and these people trying to get high positions and keep good people down so that they can get their filthy, nasty selves with their sex trafficking ways in these positions of power here. Now, again, we know that there's going to be a certain level of something, but what we talking about is some shit on a massive scale here. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm getting that this shit running deep. I'm getting that all of these witches have been doing spell work on me since I was young. All the little boys that I was, dating or some shit like this or whatever, it's them damn mamas. It's them bell damn mom. And I feel like, I don't know, they know that I'm not to be fucked with. Like, I'm not going to put no buttons on my eyes, whatever fuck that mean. Okay? Not in my own kingdom that I know that these motherfuckers probably killed a portion of my father off back in the 90s, right? And then now you think you're going to come up in my kingdom and tell me what the fuck I'm about to do. And I don't know what these people are doing. I really don't. But I'm going back into like lacing this. It's like lacing some straps or something together. Like little friends and shit that I met along the way and had little small friendships or relationships with. Like everybody's included. It's like the fucking weirdest thing. I feel like somebody's upset. Like and I don't know. It's like a big old game or something that they got out of hand. And like on one point, there's this rising. It was this a masculine energy, kind of like strong arming or threatening, almost somebody that probably been on some bullshit. And they trying to set it up so that they want to talk again or something like this. But they trying to set it up like I have to crawl and beg and grovel because they done went around and took all the rights and shit of my lands or some shit like this. Or they done took all the inheritances or whatever and the money and or me being a privileged lady and never being able to be privileged at all. Somebody took my rights or my birthright to be privileged. It's almost like my birthright was also to be protected because I'm obviously not like these creatures that are around. It's just obvious. It's obvious. Now, a creature is just something that was created. So this is just like I said, the Lord God creating something, taking what God made in Genesis 1 and creating something else in Genesis 2. And then trying to subdue the queen and replenish. It's some shit like this. Now, the replenishing, I don't know. It could be something because I'm just feeling like it's these people that just, maybe they was normal at one point in time, but they went in to be replenished and was never the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like something to cause some kind of pain that, oh, I thought the camera went out. Pain for me, to see everybody else is changing and growing and going into business, or people that now my age or something like this, they're going to go into these positions in society, or they're going to, certain types of these breeds of these people, they're going to do something, but it's almost like I don't get to see the level where some people see it, and some people don't get to see it at a level that I'm seeing it. You got your worker bee energies that they just go to work and come home and watch TV or something like this, and that's fine or whatever. But maybe in the back of their mind, other shit is not going on. Like they're not being revealed. They're like, oh, this person is crazy when you start talking about trafficking and what it's really talking about. You know what I'm saying? Those type. And then you got the ones that know the shit is going on, but then there's other people above you that see the ratchetness of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a 3 tiers. And you know what I'm saying? If this is God's punishment to these people, if these people have done this to a lineage or something, and I don't have no say, so I can't tell you, you know what I'm saying? I'm just somebody that bring the shit to your awareness. This might be to let these motherfuckers know that you didn't get away with shit. I would think to clean the shit up and nobody had to go through the suffrage. But again, I don't know what God got up his sleeve. Okay, this could be payback to these people. This might be how the universe fucking just work. It's a certain amount of death we have to accept, certain type of kind of abuse or something like this. But I feel like they are like, sometimes I think about these children or these grapes that were taken, and I feel like I feel way down. I wonder if something going on with these grapes that centers back to me. You see what I'm saying? And along with the grapes' fake parents that want to keep them in some kind of sunken place. Can these children, you know how they say at a young age children are innocent, and then also they'll tell you the truth, and also children's mind of wonderment. Is it a wonderment or is it mind control? Golly. Because it's just almost like, what, can't no child just sit here and say, you know what, mom, I think I'm being mind controlled. We just think that this the regular development. And so this got to go higher, because this got to mean that therapists, psychiatrists over the years been writing shit some kind of way to make it seem like it's something wrong with these children if they express certain things or they do certain gestures or behaviors. It's for you to just think that, oh, it's something wrong with this child, when this could be something that's coming and stemming up from some type of fucking mind control or something like this. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we got this damn whip. Y'all might not be able to see the cars that good this time or whatever. I'm in the car. This whip and this brush. So, like, either you're going to snap your whip or you're going to brush some shit under the rug. But it's too big a lump. The rug is filled up with 125 million lumps under it, and now it's not even looking like a rug no more. It's, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is like a letter of recommendation or something like this for something. I don't know if this is like who's going to be the captain, who's going to be something like this. Like somebody could be also trying to make somebody like into like a warrior or something like this. But I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what. Because that means that whoever is getting this position over me, bitch, you had to keep your mouth closed when you witness abuse happening to me. And it ain't nobody replacing my energy. It ain't nobody taking the spot that God gave to me. You know, these people working 24 hours a day. All up in my Akashic record. These motherfuckers know when I go to Dunkin' Donuts to get a coffee, probably hire a bitch to go sit up in there. You know, it's this intense. It's this crap. Everybody don't have to worry about this. So this is not what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody, it's only the chosen one that they're doing this shit, that they're able to keep this person in some type of restraints or Eight of Swords energy while they maneuver other shit around that person. Because if that lion wakes up all the way, do you see what I'm saying? This why it's little shit that's playing on somebody. Like, it's something like, now it's like, they're like, we're the boss. Because this cartel shit, we think it got more to do with drugs. You just worry about drugs. The cartel is like, what'd she say? I think it's what you call it. What is her name? The vice president. Because I ain't heard from her from a minute. Okay? The vice president said they're coming for your children. That's what the cartel is. And if a cartel, then they end up dead. Or sometimes a car could tell, possibly. Now, I'm learning this shit as we speaking, but I tell you, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's what I was born to do. So they get rallied up everybody around. When Nina and Mo came out, that's very specific last night. Because that is, I'm starting to feel like I don't have no real legal sister. I feel like even the sister that they did try to give me, I feel like that's a plant. It's a narc plant. And I feel like this is the people that they knew they wanted to defeat me or look more, you know, like they have more valor or something than me in society with some kind of degree or something like this, or, you know, some kind of some other skills or something like this to pass this person off. But really, we talking about these are the narc plants that were planted into the families here to take over from the original children that God had anointed and chosen. Okay? So it would look like they're doing better off than me right now. And even if I was having a decent life here with my person and I was getting, you know, and we have a household or something and I had enough money a week to get they're trying to diminish that shit to like I'm just scraping pennies off the fucking. And I don't give a fuck. We can go through. If this a show, motherfucker, I know we got views over here. All right? And that's what I was talking about earlier. Somebody wants to talk about some views and shit like that. It's about views. So you want to keep my channel and my algorithm down. It ain't even the algorithm. It's that fucking SCOTUS AI bitch Lillian with that fucking little curl on her forehead that looked like a fucking antenna. That's what they have created. But again, I feel like somebody trying to change something. We can say that could be the first wife of Adam or Eve or Lilith or the woman or whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is, it got to go. Because the thing is, these hoes is coming in my energy and stealing my energy. They coming in my dream. They tapping into my energy and drilling from me. They're draining me. So anything them hoes got coming out their mouth got to do with this story more than likely. They may just know the people. I don't know the people. These people that strangers, or the people that I don't fuck with no more, or the people I went to school. They just still connected to them on doing this whole sex ring or whatever the fuck this thing is behind the scene. The spouse. You understand what I'm saying? It's something like this. Them motherfucker probably done ran off with Unpacked after having that bitch collect all my lands in the South and shit like this and claim it as a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? And then we got this energy of somebody lying about something here. This could be also something here. I don't know. This could be somebody trying to put the queen in the position of a wet nurse or a fucking surrogate, bitch. Because they need these weaker women that will be subdued or submit to filthy things happening. It's just the bottom fucking line. So maybe somebody can't even be, and it's just ain't gonna be, motherfucker. And it's just like, how you even gonna come to me with that? And I'm over you. What do you mean? Tell me how the fuck you became a king. It ain't through them damn mamas that's come over here for my fucking grapes. That claim to be your fucking mama, but they just got a hold on these men because they keeping these men away from God. And I'm telling you, these mamas is doing magic. There go the magician right here. These mothers are doing these witches are an old ass ancient line of, some type of witches. And I feel like the reason why they haven't done me in already is because these women thrive off of something. It's almost like one of the movies where you see people look real old or whatever like this, and they say, go out and get me some more of that something. And it's like these motherfuckers, they send these sons out here, and I don't even know if these women be raping their son. I don't know what the fuck they be doing. But they send these sons out here or something like this. They get the energy from me, and then they bring it back to these women. But the women hate. The women hate me. They don't want the men to be with me, committed to me. They just, I don't know how these people have some type of, I don't know. I don't know if it's through astral traveling or what here. I'm just figuring that these women went through the same thing, but once they got to a certain level, they got scared. They said, oh, I better than do what these people say. And I'm just thinking, because there's so much warning energy coming in. But motherfucker, if you can't stand in my face and warn me, bitch, you a coward. And I can't even listen to anybody could tell me. You could be warning me about taking off my shoes before I walk in the house. You could be warning me that I gotta remember to pick up my child from school. Because somebody watching me. You could be warning me that I just said something about I just said your name and I might be about to die. I don't know what the fuck you warning me, but it must don't matter that damn much because I ain't really concerned. Again, and it's all play pretend, motherfucker. It's so pretend. I ain't seen none of you niggas in my face. So, what the fuck is wrong with that? Not saying that you have to, but I don't know. Okay? So, again, this could be some masculine energy. I don't know. These girls, like, again, I'm seeing this. Here go the devil right here. All right? But it's two people sitting. The hell was that? It's two people sitting on top of this devil. It's like these women can't speak on whatever, so they trying to use me. But they trying to use me so that I could go down some kind of way. And they could stay up. But we got these two women right here that's putting some devil down, or somebody that they're calling a devil. It may not be a devil at all. This might be somebody that these people are calling a devil. It's so cute seeing these people out here in these little uniforms walking around by Six Flags. That was where I had my first job. And I seen this little group of people here walking from the gas station. I remember when we had to do that for the training. We had to go walking across to, on the little break or whatever. We went walking across to the gas station to get food. Oh, for the little training. Great America. On Lawson Boulevard. Because when I was just taking that picture earlier about something, I noticed that on that image. Now I didn't let it. I cut that piece out because I was looking up. I was typing in something like Michael or something like this, and then I was going to or Jackson or something. I don't know. I was just typing in something, And when I took my screenshot, I guess that on Facebook it picked up the fact that I was typing in that name, and so it was giving me some suggestions of people on my friends list that have a name. And it was somebody named Michael Law, or Law Michael, or something like this. And that's funny. Lawson Boulevard. Now, because Great America, made me think about Never Neverland. Sometimes I think, some of these people spirits, and they just floating around here, and they just trying to find bodies to attach themselves to. Sometimes I feel like I'm feeling like it's almost like, I feel bad a little bit, but I don't, if this is what this is. Because I don't know why I feel like I'm hearing somebody say, don't forget about us. But I don't know why I'm feeling like some of the people that look all sparkly and stuff like this, they get the bad brunt of whatever it is. They can't speak on it, but they get to be in the balcony. But that could be torturous, man. And either I feel like these people, when they celebrities or politicians, they can either join in or they have to be cast down too. But it's like almost like if everybody, it's like I'm looking for the head. I don't give a fuck who it is. Because somebody thought somebody didn't have the credentials, but these motherfuckers ain't got the heart. Because eventually, at some point in time, these people had to be manipulated or in a stronghold to get them to start whatever this wicked shit is anyway. Somebody else had to have a stronghold on these individuals. That means that you were a coward, and you cowered down to somebody. Whether it's money or whatever the fuck it is, you cowered down. It don't have to be the first attempt or the second, but eventually you made yourself cowardice to something. Because most of these people get into this shit. You didn't grow up thinking, I want to be a fucking sex trafficker or a trafficker of energy. Or I want to poke little kids and people and shit when they sleep, and or I want to, what I'm saying, turn, because I feel like what they're doing is turning these people into pets. So something about pets park, maybe even.